Steve Bannon is a horrible political strategist and even a worse theologian. He got famous for being an advisor to Trump during the campaign, and he claims that Trump won because of him. In reality, Trump won in spite of him. Then after Trump fires him, he backstabs Trump a million times, and then he backstabs the whole pro-life movement by defeating Luther Strange, a Republican in Alabama, guaranteed to win, 100% pro-life voting record, and he backs a pedophile judge, Roy Moore, who loses to the Democrats. So then we get a pro-death, pro-abortion Democrat senator. Okay, so Steve Bannon is a failure in politics, and I can go on and on. I have about 30 things I can say about him in politics that proves he's a failure, but I'm going to limit this because my concern is now he's attacking Pope Francis. Of all things, he's attacking Pope Francis for being a globalist. Hello, Steve. The word Catholic means universal. Pope Francis is the spiritual father to the universal church, 1.2 billion Christians throughout the whole world. He's not just concerned about America. He's concerned about every Christian in the world. And Christians in America are doing quite well. So he's really more concerned about the poor and the starving Christians, as he should be. So, Bannon, you should stay in your lane because you're way out of line. And I'm just going to say this. From what I've observed of Pope Francis, and I'm a conservative Republican who tries very hard not to mix my religion and politics. Of course, you know, we got to be pro-life and we got to vote pro-life. It's our duty as Catholics, of course. But Pope Francis isn't a politician, unlike Steve Bannon tries to make him out to be. Pope Francis is the spiritual father of the church. And from what I've observed of Pope Francis, he's the best example of a Christian that we've ever seen in our lifetime, in my personal opinion. And even Rick Warren, popular evangelical minister Rick Warren, said the same thing. He said Pope Francis is the best example of a Christian in our time. And any Christian that meets him, whether they're Protestant or Catholic, will say this. Steve Bannon, on the other hand, I don't know what kind of Catholic Christian you are, but I think you should listen to the words of Peter Kreeft. I'm going to end this video with a little paragraph from Peter Kreeft's book that I highly recommend, 40 Reasons I Am Catholic. Reason number 14, I am Catholic because of what the church has not taught, as well as because of what she has. Two things the church has not taught are: one, which political system is best, and two, how divine grace and human free will work together. She does not know or claim to know these things with clarity and certainty, and neither should we. Unlike Islam, the church does not bless one form of government, Sharia, and curse all others. Thus, she refuses to succumb to the temptation to co-opt Christianity into service for a political party or system. Anyone. And this is a real powerful part. I was only going to read this part, but I figured I'd read the whole thing. It is tempting today to politicize your religion and to make a religion of your politics. But that is to relativize something absolute and to absolutize something relative. And it has never worked, whether in medieval or in modern times. When religion gets into bed with politics, she owes a debt to a whore. Wow, powerful words from my favorite theologian, Peter Kreeft. God bless, and pray for Steve Bannon. He says he's a Catholic, so I'll accept him at that. And he needs to stop attacking our Papa. I love Pope Francis, and I'm going to pray for Steve Bannon. God bless.